Hello, my name is Jordan Krizik, and this is the comp video for the e-portfolio for the educational leadership through Fort Hays State. Uh, Honestly, I can't believe that it's finally here. You know, when you kind of first start out, you're doing all these assignments. They always kind of tell you about doing this video or finishing this portfolio, and like you never really think about it till it's kind of finally here. So it's a little exciting, but also nervous at the same time. So let's go throughout this highlight video. So again, this will assessment evaluation. I know that's for doc, but we'll go to the content info, the candidate info. So here with the artifact folder, it's going to take you to the everything that I have in my folder for my Gmail. Able to show you everything that I have on this presentation. I'll go back to my Gmail account. For my personal goals video, this was done kind of at the beginning. This would just go back through, I mean, again, my educational background, some personal information about myself, I mean, kind of like my hobbies and whatnot, but also where I've been as far as teaching and where I would actually kind of like to go from there. I mean, I know that this is just a small portion of it. I definitely want to continue to grow, continue to build my future and my foundation as well for leadership. So, you know, this was a great program to get through. We'll go to my leadership philosophy. Again, this was made in one of the classes, can't remember which one for sure, but again, would love to be a leader that is diligent, guides others, can't be someone that goes off and builds this good foundation and builds this great house, but at the same time they don't teach anyone. Going through a series where for FCA, that was a big thing with Moses and Joshua. You know, Joshua didn't have anyone else to come and lead. Definitely want to be a great communicator. Communicator with the kids, student staff, and the community as well. Making sure I'm transparent, and so everyone can be on the same page and have a vision for moving forward as well. Core values. Definitely want to be someone that has strong core values and what I believe in, and stand firm, because I believe if you don't stand for anything, you're going to fall for everything. So definitely just something that I want to continue to build upon and grow as well. Next up, we got the plan of study program. Plan of study. This was also tricky to kind of figure, but I mean, I started this program about in the intersection of 2019 when I got my first teaching job out in Natoma, Kansas. So kind of just been rapid fire ever since. But I really do appreciate that this program has allowed me to go at my own speed, at my own pace. So I have been able to kind of knock out some classes pretty quickly, because as of now I'm a PE teacher, but again, this program teaches you how to be a great leader, a building leader. So that's definitely something that I want to continue to strive to be. The program completion timeline. Again, this is just a video of kind of where I've been and the next steps within the next 5, 10, 50 years of where I want to be as a principal or as a person as well. Great video, kind of see the future, of have a vision for what I want to do, and I guess how I'm going to accomplish those goals. Again, something to look forward to as well. Next up, we have my resume. This was, I mean, something that was already made before, but definitely am excited to start adding to this. I've been in 3 different states between Colorado, Nebraska, and Kansas. I mean, I'm in Nebraska at the moment, but definitely would like to see where life takes me. As now I have references in there as well, people that I can call and have my back for some instances. But again, they got this section right here is for a teacher, coaching, and athletic director for Natoma Community School. So very busy. Now I'm at Adams Middle School in North Platte, Nebraska. So not as much because this is my first year here, but again, looking to build on that and actively seeking those opportunities to grow and build my leadership, build my building level administration. So, and also would love to take that anticipated out there, but one of these days we'll get there. So next we'll move on to the activities. So man, this annotated bibliography, holy smokes, this was a lot. But at the same time, going through the questions, we had to find three articles for each question and answer a couple questions for them. It was very time consuming, but at the same time, it was needed, I guess, for me to see kind of what are some questions out there, but also what other individuals are doing it and how they're doing it. Because I mean, again, I would like to continue to grow my leadership skills, and also I want to grow the students as well. I mean, I want them to come into the building and start to mold them into very very decent human beings. So whatever I can do to help them out that's something that I'm definitely going to something that I'm going to be willing to do. So yeah, this was very time consuming, but at the same time, it was pretty fun just to kind of read articles that I found interesting and something that I could definitely correlate to what I'm doing right now, but also in the future as well. We'll go to the activity log form and spreadsheet. So this was a great tool that I used for the activities that we've had to do for district, elementary, and secondary, then also with the NELP standards as well. Very organized and very well thought of. Again, you can see down here kind of what I've done with district, secondary, elementary, and the standards that come back to it as well, and definitely how many hours that I've put into this. Definitely something that I'm proud of and definitely want to do a good job on. So this activity log spreadsheet was awesome with keeping me on track, but also knowing what I need to get done and what I haven't got done. Again, with this activity component tracker, just something else that I was able to go through. This is what I probably use the most, and just as far as going through and checking off boxes and making sure I'm getting everything done. I had to go back a couple times and make sure I was doing it correctly, but also it was difficult in some aspects of just trying to narrow down what other activity would go with. I mean, standard 2 component 2.1 in that sense. So great tool to use that I really enjoyed using. So we'll go to the district level activity. Again, we only had to do 5 of them, but at the same time, they're very tricky. Something with this, I mean, definitely had a marquee for we could do this for the mission, vision, and the goals of our school. When you first drove into Natoma, you see this big marquee sign. So I was able to go in there and create different displays that I could put on with as far as school board minutes, but also activities and athletics as well, but also put on school's mission and upcoming programs, upcoming plays in that sense. So now this was an activity that I did here in North Platte with t-shirt fundraisers. So this is basketball, but I've done football, track. I've done a lot of different sports. And this is just a great way to not only build school spirit, but also community spirit as well, and allow the kids to collect some money so then we can also go ahead and buy new uniforms. We just got new uniforms for the boys this year, or for the girls this year, and then we'll do the boys next year. But something that's always nice to have, and something that you can continue to do. Got my family educational rights and privacy activity or platform. With being an administrator or with being an athletic director, I need to know that Keisha handbook in other senses as well. For the elementary level slideshows, we have here with this was just a way to kind of track students, track their progress throughout testing and stuff. I believe that this will be very necessary in what I'm doing later on in life when I become an administrator, being able to kind of tell where how they're doing in classes and assessments, but where I can also look to improve as well. We did a field day out for the elementary kids back in Kansas. This is a great way to get community involvement, get the whole school involved, have the older students helping out running the activities as well, and just fun for the younger kids and really fun for everyone. Again, jump rope for hearts. This is a great way to, again, get some fundraiser money in there, but also allow the students to participate in something that's also healthy, but that will also help their brains as well, but also their hearts. Big ticket items as far as receiving gifts, school-based budgeting, just some different level stuff. And also what I'm going to be doing a lot when I'm an administrator is just observation in classrooms. We'll go to the secondary level. So the plan is to be an athletic director at some point. This is an area that I can show this PowerPoint to for leading with a moral compass. Again, having interviews with coaches about preseason stuff, during the season, after the season, kind of what they need, what they're looking for as well. Cyberbullying with the rise of technology, just equipping these students with the knowledge of the right things to do with their cell phones, with the internet, properly handling those situations as well. We'll go to also another thing that I did here in North Platte is the Remind app. This was huge with communicating with the parents and students as well. As far as week at a glance, as far as what we're going to be doing that week, where we're going to be at, where games are going to be at, what they need to bring, where practice is going to be at. I definitely use this a lot, and it's a great tool to have. Again, with social media, the Twitter page in Natoma, I had the opportunity to continue to run that and just allow the community and also social networks as far as people in Hayes to follow the athletics and academics of Natoma. So it was really great, really opportunity to have as well. So the administrative verification document, just got that today. I was able to work with 3 amazing administrators. One that was a superintendent principal at the old school in Natoma, but then I have 2, an assistant principal and a principal at the middle school. So they were able to view my portfolio and give me, criticism back for it, but also to almost just say good job as well. Program reflection. This was just kind of looking back and seeing what I've done as far as how I can implement all these strategies that I've been using to answer my own questions throughout the whole program, but also to look forward. Program reflection, this is what I've done through each of the classes, some of the activities as well, and when I actually did take it as well. So that is my highlight video. I appreciate it, and thank you again.